Sagittarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a timeless love tarot reading. So whenever you find yourself drawn or guided to this video, it's most definitely meant for you. So I do want to thank you so much for joining me, but I also want to remind you in a moment to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you don't know what to say in the comments, just leave me some emojis, all right? But more importantly, when meditating on your energy overall for the reading, the message that came through is changing your mind about them. Changing your mind about them. So let's get started. Okay, first, I don't like this. This needs to change. I feel like that was key wording. But we're going to do some shuffling to begin and pull some cards from the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. Keep in mind, general timeless love tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Whatever placements it ends up being for you within your chart, all of which apply. Even if it's just one or multiple. But also, if you're here to hear about a Sagittarius in your life, more than welcome to join. Totally understandable, given it's a love reading. But because it's general, do take what resonates and leave what doesn't for somebody else. And what else? Oh yeah, I'm accepting requests at this time for personal readings. Go on down to the description box below where you'll find the options pricing in my email. Just reach out and I'll get that started for you. For our lovely Sagittarius is for their love situation. For Sagittarius, for love. Thank you, Spirit, for Sagittarius. Okay. Ooh, the Lovers at the bottom. Feeling as if there's a connection in your life that is just, you're just not sure about it anymore. It's feeling a bit iffy, or you feel like you've both changed so dramatically to the point where your world, or both of your worlds are changing so dramatically. And it's like, where do we go from here? Is my mind really changing about you? Is our love strong enough to move forward with all the changes that are taking place? How do we proceed? Wow. So we're beginning with Temperance in reverse. I just don't have patience for it anymore. I just don't feel as if I should wait around for you to put in more effort or for you to change in the way I desire. Feeling as if you're both changing once again individually and the connection's changing as a result. But it's like, are they changing in the way that it works for you? Do your changes kind of mix well together? I just don't feel the need to wait around. It's like you used to have all the patience in the world. You used to feel as if you could make it work, and it's now like, I'm feeling calmer, more content, more peaceful, and you're asking yourself, do they bring that sort of balance and peace into your life? Or are they stripping away, you know, what you've been working so hard to achieve? Do you allow me to be me, right? And not just me from the past, but are you allowing me to be who I want to be moving forward as things change and evolve? Are we growing together, or are we just growing apart? I feel like I'm just simply changing my mind about you. And are you changing your mind about me? Or am I just kind of out in the cold or in the dark with this feeling? Feeling like even when we're together, I feel alone. Wow. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Feeling like at times no matter what you do or what they do, it feels like one of you, if not both of you, are sort of dropping the ball. Feeling like you can never sort of do enough or succeed or impress the other person. Feeling like you might have just sort of, you might just be growing in different directions once again, towards different versions of yourselves, different paths, different destinations. I don't feel super independent when I'm with you, feeling as if there's a lot that I need to accomplish, achieve individually, you know, whether it's career, finances, just certain changes you're making. But feeling as if when you're with this other individual these days, you feel so codependent, or you feel like they are, or it simply feels as if the connection takes away the feelings that are so good you've been experiencing when you're on your own. Feeling for some of you as if the individual you're with is not as independent as you would like. Feeling as if you are growing in a direction quicker than they are, or you're sort of striving for more than they're, seeming like they just kind of want to settle at times. And you're like, no, that is not the way I want to live my life. And so why would I kind of wrap myself up or continue to wrap myself up with somebody who's willing to settle while I'm reaching for more? Let's let it be, but should we actually let it be? You know, feeling like it's a hefty question that lies within your heart, within your soul. Feeling like they mean a lot to you, but at the same time, to what extent at this point? Feeling like you're simply questioning everything. Feeling like as well, when you're with them, there's just the color in your life at times is kind of stripped away. When in previous situations with them, the past in general, it was more so the connection was feisty, or it was passionate, it was colorful, it brought all of which to your life, and now it's like, has all of which kind of faded away? Princess of Wands. Feeling as if at times when you're with them, again, your anxiety just skyrockets, or theirs skyrockets, and it just all of which rubs you the wrong way. Remember we were speaking upon with the Temperance card about how you're trying to strive for more peace and contentment and just a more simplistic life, and at times the connection with them doesn't feel as if it's matching that in any way, shape, or form. Feeling as if you're just, it's not feeling as if it's a healthy addition to your situation these days. Feeling like you're changing in a more peaceful, content direction, a more mature direction. The question is, are they? Will the connection go in that direction as well? I need to ask yourself a lot of important questions, but not to overthink. You know, you feeling as if when you leave them to go do your own thing, you know, after spending time with them, feeling as if you can't think, you know, you're trying to sort through your thoughts, but it's like your mind goes blank. You don't know how to feel. You don't know what to do or say. That you just don't know how to come back to them, right? Or you just simply need to find a way to get out all of that chaos within you, that excess energy, that anxiety that builds up when you're with them. And you're like, well, shit, this isn't feeling healthy anymore. I think I changed my mind, but I just don't know. Feeling like at times you're going through a bit of a balancing act, trying to figure everything out, you know, just putting the connection aside, feeling like you're going through a balancing act in general, and then you have all of which that you're trying to sort through with them, all the meanwhile. I'm hearing it's not easy. King of Pentacles to move on to the second half of the spread. I'm confident these days, you know, there's a radiance about my energy that people are attracted to, and it's like you just feel as if you might be sort of rising above the connection, rising above them, asking yourself, am I too confident to sort of continue with or settle for them? Am I settling? Do they bring out a confident side in me? Or do I bring out a confident side in them? Are we good for each other anymore? Wow, I'm asking a lot of questions within my own head. But it feels like a lot of those questions are rolling around in your head when you're with them, not necessarily when you're without them. Does that make sense? Do we make sense? Ugh. At times feeling like their choices and decisions or just the way they act is just not appealing to you anymore. A sense of disgust coming over you at times, being aligned with the Nine of Pentacles and Temperance in reverse, feeling as if while your confidence is sort of skyrocketing as your independence, it feels like they strip away, or the connection at times strips away the patience, the independence within you, and you just kind of wanting to protect all of which, the peace within your life, your confidence as everything changes for you beautifully on an individual level. And then it's like, okay, so how do we proceed, or do we proceed, right? You feeling like, well, damn, I got it going on. Should we have it going on together? And then the Fool card. Some of you, this is somebody from the past coming back, and it's like, I definitely fully changed my mind about you. But for the majority of you, it's somebody you're dealing with currently. as you move forward, you're going to be reminded by Spirit and the universe to go with the flow, to sort of take a, we'll see how this unravels or falls apart kind of approach, not wanting you, your guide's not wanting you to kind of want to tighten your grip on how the situation moves forward. You feeling like you kind of need to make a decision one way or the other, but at the same time, you got to let things play out as they may, right? Because you both are still changing, your worlds are changing, the connection's evolving in one way or the other. And at times you feel like your mind's just completely swapping and changing, but it's, at times it changes from day to day or moment to moment. And so a need to kind of go with the flow and ask yourself what is bringing you a sense of joy and, once again, inner peace moving forward, and to do all of which more so. At times feeling as if the connection with the two of you is not bringing out any of which that we were speaking upon, or bringing any of which to your situation, to your life. I have to catch my breath at times. Same kind of feeling came from the Leo reading, which was labeled, I seriously need my space. Feeling like you just want to enjoy yourself and do what you have to do on the way to the completion of your goals, but at times it feels like that connection weighs you down or holds you back from all of which. I gotta go with the flow, right? And you'll continuously be reminded once again by Spirit and the universe to do just that. Feeling like if you try to control things, or you try to foresee things working out in the way you want to, or feeling like at times when you force the connection, it brings you nothing but anxiety, or it feels like you're just kind of once again going through this balancing act as you try your hardest to go with the flow, but you feel like once again at the end of the day, you're just changing your mind about them, about the connection. So with that said and done, I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to email me about booking a personal reading. Wishing you nothing but the best at this time. Sending you love and light. Hope you have an amazing day, week, and month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Sagittarius.